That's because nobody's saying anything. We're getting Mike Popovich on the line real quick. Give him just a second. It's always a pleasure to have Mike come on with us. Hope everybody's having a good evening.
Welcome. This is Mike, and I'm coming at you from the Rosenquist House in Valparaiso, Indiana. So I just had a great meeting here, and you guys in Milwaukee, James Wood, appreciate your leadership, all you guys up there with incredible meetings in the Midwest here. And then I know we have Nashville, and James and Chrissy, thanks for opening up your house, all you leaders out there, pretty awesome. You know, Scotty and Darren and Tim Abadabik is here again. I mean, he was there, so he's back here in Valparaiso. And so, March, in my opinion, was month one. And what that proved, some of you guys heard Dr. Nico, is compression worked, and it still maintained point value, which was beautiful, guys. And so I'll just walk you through this platform a little bit and why I'm excited. And I think in the next couple of years, it's going to be a household name where people are going to go, hey, did you tonight that? Just like, Uber has become a verb. Hey, I'm going to Uber. That just means I'm going to get an Uber to get taken somewhere. So anyway, if you haven't already done it, I'd encourage you to go Google Dr. Nicholas Porter. And that's Porter, as well as Risas Dental, RISAS, Risas Dental. And so I've known Dr. Nico for about a dozen years probably, but a lot closer in the last 3 years. And I would just tell you this, is he's probably the most brilliant business mind I've personally been able to work with. I know there's disruptors around the world like Elon Musk and, Steve Jobs, et cetera, but I've never been personally able to work with somebody as intimate as I have been with Dr. Nico. And I just got to tell you, he's one of those guys. And what's interesting is they don't think they're one of those guys. They're just those guys. That's who they are. And when we reconnected about 3 years ago, I said, Mike, I've disrupted one industry. He went from 0 to 300 million in 6 years in dentistry, but it was how he did it, which has intrigued me. And so he was able to truly build a win-win where the patients get half-price dentistry, literally, and the owners, the dentists, get paid in a profit pool, very similar to United, what we'll talk about. And instead of just getting a commission, et cetera, they get paid as like owners. And because they get paid in a profit pool where everybody is contributing to the common good, his average dentist made 4 times the industry average, working 3 days a week versus 5-6 days a week. And so that blew my mind. He said, you know what, Mike, he goes, we can go build a platform that 100 million users around the world can use, and we all share it like we all get paid like owners. And so Trunited was born 15 months ago. We're very new guys, but absolutely killing it right now. One of the fastest growing shopping platforms in the country, soon to be the world, and it's free. That's pretty awesome in itself, where you can connect for free and you just get paid to shop online. And when you connect other people for free, you can match what they purchase. If you help bring in people for free, and they go, as you see here, you see Lowe's and Starbucks and iTunes and Southwest Airlines, Home Depot and Buffalo Wild Wings. I think there's 400 stores that are gift cards like that. You're going to get paid, and we'll share some numbers here at the end, which are pretty exciting. And so it's free. It's the same products and prices as downtown. A lot of times I think when people see a company or business like this, they go, oh, another one of those things where, hey, the weight loss shakes cost this much, or the skincare costs so much. Guys, this is the exact same prices, exact same products that you'd find on Amazon, that you'd find on any of these stores, yet it pays 5 times the payout of traditional networking companies, direct sales, et cetera. And so I can just tell you what Dr. Nico's put together is going to disrupt the whole thing. And I'm just honored, excited, not one to be in business with him, but really to be in business with all of you guys. My background, I've been financially independent in this industry for 18 years from one of the most successful companies in the world, actually. But it truly pays me 5 times for the same amount of business created, and it's free, guys. We don't have to explain why our products cost so much. So I'll just kind of walk you through the aisles of the store, and we'll talk numbers and really how simple it is. So, start here, the gift cards. And this is how simple this is. Most of these pay 2 to 5%. And so Starbucks, for instance, pays 5%, where, that's not a lot, but Imagine if you were the owner of Starbucks and every time somebody with their app or Starbucks card came in, you got 5% of that in profit. Well, that's what we're putting together, guys. So we want 1 million of us to, buy a Starbucks card, buy a Lowe's card if we're going to go to Lowe's, and put it into the profit pool every month, because we get to split that at the end of the month. And we'll talk a little bit more about big reward brands in a second. And everyday retailers, again, there's 400 plus stores here. And everybody knows what Target, what Walmart, what Walgreens, what Sam's Club is. And they're not huge savings or payout, like 5%, 4%. But guys, tell me you wouldn't take 4% of Walmart or 4% of Target, for instance. And that's how powerful this thing it really is. And so, but right here, the big reward brands is, this is what Dr. Nico and my friend Carlos Salguero really put together. Some of you guys know, I'm just thankful I built these relationships over these years with these guys. Carlos was one of the top Amazon sellers in the world. Well, still is, actually. And it's probably top 0.1% of Amazon sellers in the world. Does very well, obviously. But a lot of those brands are looking for different places to find loyalty. And so what you'll find is the top Amazon brands, a lot of these. So it's Amazon priced. Yet they pay us 20 to 70%. In fact, you can see Ciela here. Ladies, my wife's favorite skincare product is the Ciela Serum. And I think it's $69, and 50 of that's points. And when it says profit point, that means $50 of that 69 after shipping to our door for free, $50 of that, because we get paid like shareholders here. Dr. Nico calls them point holders, that anybody who does any volume gets paid. And so if you buy a product, you get paid, which is really ridiculous. I don't know of any other company where there's no minimums. At the end of the month, we get paid to shop. And so last month, I think at 25 cents, whether that, she would have made $12 roughly, right? Buying one product, you got $12 back, which is pretty cool. And, Healthy Vita vitamins, every one of you should take that. It's a top supplement in the world. $49, guys. There's 3 supplements where if they sold those separately in most of these companies, it's $150. Our cost is $49, and $30 of that, again, is profit back to us. And so new formulation, you're going to love that. The 64 is a brand that Dr. Nico created himself in honor of his mom. It's like Costco's Kirkland brand, where it's 64% of the retail, yet the same manufacturers, the same quality, where somebody just wants no nonsense, high value. And so, even on prices like that, where it's Costco priced or Walmart priced, still pays us 50% back. Or Vango energy drinks. This is one of my favorites, guys. My sons and I probably do 4, 5, 6 energy drinks a day. Tim and his son Brad are here. You've been cruising, right? Been road warriors. So you drink a couple Vangos a day, don't you? How many do you drink, Bradley? He drinks 3, which is yeah, it's no sugar, no carbs. It's like you don't have to worry about it. So it's dentist approved, Dr. Nicholson. So Zone Nutrition is the number 1 nutrition company on Amazon. What you'll find, guys, is Amazon prices, yet they pay us 50, 60% back. And so another thing I want to share with you is Trinidad Travel. Guys, that in itself is $1 billion business for us. Its Priceline came to us several months ago and said, you know what? We don't know who you guys are, but you're driving a ton of traffic to us. We've got a deal that has to be behind a paid membership, which how Trinidad is set up, all of you qualified. And it's 20 to 50, 60, sometimes 80% I've seen off published rates of hotels where you can't find it on any search engine. And so I would say in general, on 4 or 5-star hotels, people are saving $50 to $100 a night. And, on 2 or 3-star hotels, a little less just because the price is less, but maybe $20 a night. And yet they still pay us 11% back. So that is a no-brainer, guys. You can pull up Expedia, look up the same hotel, then pull up Trinidad Travel, the same hotel, and they'll get those savings and pay us 11% back, which is just awesome. And so that's how simple this thing is, guys. So let's talk numbers. And I just need to change my screen here a minute so you can see. Hold on, I need to bring this up. All right, let's go here. All right, so this is just a simple example, guys. It's not exact, but this will give you an idea how this works. And we just call this the power of 3. I think every one of you could share this with 3 people. It's free, where they create a free profile and just shop. And what they're showing is what if 3 people did 100 points? Now, 100 points, guys, is if you want to go make money. This is what I always tell people is that, hey, would you use 3 products from the big reward brands, these top Amazon brands, would you use 3 products a day if you knew it would pay you $100,000, guys, is $8,300 a month, part-time. That was always kind of the big goal for me. You know, when I first got started in the industry, I said, gosh, if I could make $100,000 part-time, that would just take so much stress out of my life. And it would feel rewarding. You know, I'd feel valuable and successful. And I just remember thinking, gosh, that would just be awesome. And, you know, obviously we did that, but how simple it is that's what we were sharing here tonight with the group is how simple it truly is. And we'll probably talk about that on the leadership call right after this. If you go to TruNightedLive.com again, right after this at 7:30 Mountain, 9:30 Eastern, right back at the same channel, we'll do a little bit of leadership and some of the things going on, but how simple it is. So 3 people doing 3 products a day for the big reward brands would be 100 points. So you'd match 300 points at 20 cents a share. You'd get $60 back that month. Now, last month we were at 25 cents, which is pretty awesome considering we added skip provision now. You don't need to understand that. Just know that this thing got 10 times more profitable and easy. And I mean that with all my heart because I've done this. I've never seen a plan like this in the 20 plus years I've been involved or seen anything around this industry. And so all that means, guys, is if you shared it with 3, and then that next level is they shared it with 3, and they did 100 points, you'd make $180 on that second level of people and $60 on the first level. Those levels with skip provision means they can come from anywhere. So if somebody shared it with somebody who shared it with somebody shared it 100 generations away in a city you don't even know, let's say New Jersey, Francine, and my friend Francine. So the computers just find that person. They become the next one to complete that level for you. And so that is the coolest thing in the world. And the fact that our point value increased and still we added that to the plan, I think it's game over, guys. I think this is, like I said, I know that's Dr. Nico's vision, and I can see it happening right before our eyes, which is exciting. So, and then if you just took it one more generation, says 3 shared it with 3, shared it with 3, you'd make $540. They just did that 6 times. They just showed you 6 generations. 3 shared it with 3, shared it with 3, 6 times. On that 6th generation, you made $14,580 that month. So you add up all 6, that's $21,840 a month. Now, that was kind of the dream to me when I saw this business is, gosh, I can make that part-time every month. And all I have to do is share this with 3 people, you know, free platform. It's the exact same prices. And they shared it with 3, shared it with 3. We just showed you what that looks like after 6 generations. Now, this plan pays you the potential of 15 generations. And remember, those people can come from 100 deep. They can come from 200 deep. There's really nothing stopping you from doing that, which is so remarkable. So anyway, I would just tell you this is I don't think there's anything ever been, you know, how Dr. Nico, one of the questions tonight was, what's the catch? And how Dr. Nico put it together is the more you look at this, the more you dig, I think you're going to find, wow, this is pretty amazing. And so every step of the way, Dr. Nico's thought through it and go, you know what? We want it to be free. And the next question is, well, how much does this stuff cost? Hey, it's the exact same price as downtown. Well, you know, how much do the owners take? Nothing. Dr. Nico takes nothing off the top. He gets paid in the profit pool just like us at the end of the month, which is unheard of. I don't think there's any other company out there that does that. I really doubt it if there is one. And so the sky's the limit. And so here's what I would tell you to do. And this is what I've been sharing with a lot of people is, you know, you get a PhD in people after you work with them for 20 plus years and, you know, doing various things, other things that I do with my life as well. And here's how simple it is it's really just, who are you? Who's the real you? And it's really your heart of hearts or the real man. And so I would just ask you this, you know, if you could ask for anything, and we call it the genie question. If you could ask God for anything, hey, you know what, Lord, if I could ask for anything, this is what I would ask for out of TruNighted. And so let's say it's a number. Let's say, gosh, you know what, I'd like to make an extra $25,000 a month, kind of what this is sharing. It's not the money that you're after, guys. It's the feeling that you're after. It's the emotion that you're after. So what does that look like? You know, if you were generating, if you actually did this example, and in fact, the point value was 25 cents versus 20 in this example. So it actually would be over 25,000 a month, like the number I shared. It's not those dollars. Like we're kind of joking. Dollars are just pieces of paper with dead presidents on it. That's not what you're after. Is you're after the emotion, the feeling. What would that 25,000 do every month? Would it take some stress out of your life? In fact, most of the time I share that I can honestly see the people. I can see their shoulders go. They go, "Oh man, that would feel so peaceful. It takes some stress out of my life. It probably takes some stress out of my marriage and my kids." And that's what you're after, guys. And so I would just share this as, here's how simple this thing really is imagine that feeling for a couple minutes a day. You're literally reprogramming yourself, how you're designed, literally down to your DNA. And that becomes who you are, where it doesn't become hard anymore. It becomes almost effortless. And so it's the feeling you're after, that emotion you're after. If you achieve the goal that you desired, what would that feel like? And then just verbalize it. It can be yourself. Who do you talk to most of every day? I was asked, I go, you talk to yourself almost nonstop. We call it self-talk. And so if you can just take a couple minutes every day and go, you know what, I am valuable, I am worthy, you know what, I that $25,000 a day puts peace into my life, and I have it right now. And you're just reprogramming yourself, guys. Then the actions are simple. I would just encourage everybody, we've whether you're doing the spring sprint, what people are calling it, or I like to break it down even daily, like some on the past leadership call, the consistency chain. I think for most people, just start today. Share this little simple thing with one person today, whether it's on Facebook or an email or a text or in person. You don't have to break any records, guys. Share it with one person a day, and then share it the next day again, and share it the third day. That's what the consistency chain is all about. So you won 3 days in a row, and all you're doing is reprogramming yourself to go, you know what, I could be successful in this. And that's how simple this thing is. And then the other action is, would you be willing to take 3 products a day from those big reward brands? The gift cards, the online shopping, that's simple. You should all be doing that because that's just free points. But would you be willing to do 3 products a day from the big reward brands? You'll probably hit the 100 points we talked about. If you could make that $8,300 a month to make $100,000, if you could make that $25,000 a month, of course you would. And so that's just how simple you reprogram yourself. So you know what? Hey, feel the emotion that you want to achieve out of this thing, a couple minutes a day. Verbalize it to yourself. You know what? I'm successful. I'm valuable. I am going to hit that $25,000 a month in divine speed. And, people are coming into my business every day. Everybody I talk to is interested in my business. That's really the key to all of this, guys, because the plan is the plan. It's simple. And then the couple actions: reach one person a day, buy 3 products a day from big reward brands. It could be a Healthy Vita vitamin between your wife and you, and an energy drink. You just did 100 points. Could be the Ciela serum, a Healthy Vita, and energy drink. You just did 100 points. So many ways to do it. And I would just tell you this is every one of you have everything you need to be great. Trinidad is going to be a household name. We've proven that it works. In fact, not only does it work 5 times more payout than anything out there, and same prices, same brands. So the sky's the limit, guys. I would just share with you, you got everything you need to be great. The meetings around the country have been awesome. And the rest of this year is just going to be a giant of a wave of business. So excited about you guys. God bless. We'll see you on the trail. And some of you guys will see on the leadership call right after this.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much, man. It's always a pleasure to tie up with him. And they gave me a call and said, "Hey, you want to share this with your people tonight?" And I always love having the opportunity to have him be a part of our training and him share. He's such a simple guy, and that's what I love about him. Everything about him is simplicity. Just go out and share this with one person a day. I mean, what is your goals? What are your dreams? I was standing on the front porch right before the training here, and we're gonna go about 5 more minutes. So if you have any questions, throw them up. Make sure you go to TrueUnitedLive.com after we get off here, and join the leadership call. Just go to TrueUnitedLive.com. It's going to take you to Zoom. Mike's going to be on there. It's a little bit different. You'll see people talking and sharing, and there's a little bit of just family atmosphere going on. But Mike has the opportunity to share some things with you. He's with Nico. They're on the road traveling in Tennessee, and going to be coming to Texas here very soon. And looking forward to that. And back to what I was going to say. I was standing on the front porch a while ago, and really, we are blessed beyond our dreams. I was thinking about what was going on over in Syria, and we even sometimes as bad as we think we have it, we've got it so good here, and we have opportunities that most people only dream about, and And I was thinking about a couple of my other companies, and I've been so blessed, man. I'm telling you, since 2012, I've been up and down the road 1,000 times, and looking for that extra edge, and becoming that disruptor in the small to medium business marketing industry, and I'm right on the precipice of doing that, and things are just, I just, I give all the glory to God, and that He's allowed me to have faith not only in Him, but faith in myself, and faith knowing that He's in control, and control of my life, and I know everybody believes in something, and we may not exactly believe the same way. If you're listening to this and you're saying, "Oh Lord, here he goes," but I just have to say what's in my heart, and what's in my heart is I'm very blessed, and I'm very thankful, and I thank God for it every day. And with TrueNited, we have a great opportunity here, and I don't know if you've seen the vision. I don't know if you've really realized what you have, but the opportunity just to really share this with three people. And sometimes we say, well, we got to share with more than three, because maybe 5 out of the 3 won't do anything. So we got to find someone. And that's true. Not everybody has the same vision as we do, but I can tell you there are 3 people out there that has the same vision that you do, that wants a little life-changing experience in their life. And for me, it's not about money. I'm thankful. It's, I don't worry about that. I wake up every morning, and I live my life, and I do what I want to do when I want to do it. And that's come from hard work. I've not had anything given to me, and it's come from extreme hard work. And so, that's why I like sharing TrueNited with people, because it's very simple, it's very easy, and it gives people that opportunity to earn an extra income by doing exactly what they're doing. I'm telling you, everybody that goes to one of the 400 or 500 places of the gift cards that are in here, drinks, energy drinks, shops at Walmart, shops at Target, Best Buy. There's like 400 plus stores here. He was talking about the go-to. My go-to is Healthy Vita, Organifi Gold, and Vingo. I got Vingo in my icebox, Healthy Vita sitting on top of my icebox, and I drink Organifi Gold every single night. Every single night I drink Organifi Gold. Before I go to bed, I'd warm up a cup of milk and put it in there. And, I'll be honest with you, I don't really believe in that stuff. When I say that stuff, I mean the different, I don't even know what you call it. It's not really vitamins. It's whatever it is, it's got pepper in it, and turmeric and all that stuff. But I will tell you this, I have a tough time sleeping. I have a real hard time sleeping, very hard time sleeping. I toss and turn. And since I've been doing the Organifi Gold, which I just started this month, about a week ago, actually, I think it came in on the 3rd. And since I've been doing Organifi Gold, my rest at night is like 10 times. I don't know what's in it and don't care. It tastes amazing. I love putting it on my finger. You're probably not supposed to do this, but I do it anyway. I lick my finger and dip it in the can. You can taste a little bit of it's got pepper in it, whatever pepper does for you. And I eat a lot of pepper, so I'm probably pretty healthy if that's a good thing. But whatever's in it really relaxes me. And I drink it about an hour before I go to bed. I wake up with a can of Vingo. I know that's kind of an oxymoron, I guess. I take something to calm me down, then I take something to crank me up. But then I wake up with a Vingo, and I take my Healthy Vita. When I wake up in the morning, I take my Healthy Vita. Right as I'm walking in, I grab a glass of water. I reach up on top of my icebox. And those are my 2 go-to brands. And I get these. These are all a 30-day, what I call a 30-day brand. I got to replace them every 30 days. And I hear the guys talking about the Zohu Nutrition, or Zao Nutrition, I think they call it. What high quality that is. Like I say, I'm not a big nutrition guy. But since I've been taking Healthy Vita, it's kind of funny. I always look tired and worn out. Okay. Martha said it helps fight inflammation. Lord knows I got a lot of that. I got something else on top of that hip inflammation too. But I do, and I got a lot of stiffness and stuff. And since I've been drinking that, it's really helped with that stiffness and all that kind of stuff. But I had a neighbor come knock on my door just a couple of days ago, and I'm going to close with this because I want everybody to go to TrueUnitedLive.com and listen and glean the nuggets once again from Mike, who we listened to just a few minutes ago. And she said, "Wow, Carrie," she said, "you've really got a glow about you." She said, "You're looking so much healthier." And and when she knocked on the door, I hadn't been asleep in like 36 hours, so I know I look terrible. And I said, "Well, thank you." She said, "No," she said, "I'm really being serious." She said, "I don't know what you've done." She said, "But a month ago when I saw you," she said, "you wasn't looking so good." She said, "But you have a glow about you now." And I attribute that to a lot of things. I mean, once again, I'm extremely blessed. But I'm on my 3rd month of Healthy Vita. And since I've been taking Healthy Vita every morning, I can feel a change in my body. And I don't know what it is because, like I say, I'm not a health person. Don't know anything about it. Couldn't tell you even what's in it. But I heard everybody talking about what a great vitamin it was. And I need a vitamin because I eat terrible. And then I heard everybody talking about Organifi, how it relaxes you and it helps you sleep at night. And it does all these different many things. And I said, well, I'm going to try that. And so I've got my Organifi, which is a 30-day, my Vingo. I get my case of Vingo, and then I turn around and get my Healthy Vita. I have to add a couple of 6-packs with the Vingo to make it 30 days. It's 24 cans to a pack. So, I'm just very fortunate, and I'm very, very blessed that I was shown this program. It makes me money every month. It doesn't cost me money every month. I signed up for free. I shop and I do my thing. And, it's where I want to be. So the travel plan, I'm starting in June. I'm going to be on the road for, maybe 3 or 4 months. I'm traveling all over the country, and I'll come to a town near you and share True United with people. But this travel club is amazing. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. This is points just waiting to be used. So with that said, how do you do this thing? One person at a time. Share it. Find you 3 good people. When I say 3 good people, 3 people who have a vision and that share the same vision as you do, and show them how to get 3 people, and they'll do the same thing. And next thing you know, you'll be a pace setter, making, a couple of $1,000s a month. And once that happens, the rest is history. So Martha, it's good to see you. Dale, Jamie, I saw Jeffrey on a while ago, and Aaron. We've got Tracy, who is new with us this week. Thank you for coming, Tracy. I'm scrolling down the list here. Devin, good to see you. Great to have you here. Sharice, good to see you. Great to have you with us tonight. She's new also. And everybody jump on that call, TrueUnitedLive.com. That's TrueUnitedLive.com. It's going to start here in just a couple of minutes. I love being on. Some nights, I'm kind of shy and introverted, but some nights I do speak. So thanks, everybody. Go out. If you need any help, give me a holler. We'll set some time aside, and I'll do what I can to help you out and make things happen. Good night. God bless, and get on TrueUnitedLive.com.